if you execute and repeat, oh well, if the other person flopped, I'd rather take the repeat, and that's considered, and the execution is what trumps, you know, the misexecution on the competitor's side, on who you're battling. That's a hard decision. I don't know. Like I said, watch and react to the Redbull BC1 New York qualifier with starting with the B-Girls. Now, and supplied by, before I move on, and supplied by, give a shout out again to Josh from the B-Boy Network for sending up the photos, or I mean the videos, and basically I'll be reacting there and syncing it up. All right, up first, we're going to start with Mylihn versus Marta, the finals of the BC1. Here we go. All right, up first, we have Marta representing New York City. All right. Judges are Bgirl, Mylihn, and Kid Glide. Shoulder freeze to Lotus thread, back rock. She did a mini elbow baby, air baby. A little bit kind of shaky on the last freeze. On the comeback, we got Bgirl Mylihn representing Floristas playing with the music. Nice drop. Playing with the music. She's getting open on the music a lot lately. Obviously her strong suit is the footwork. Direction changes. Going with the flow. Roll back. Elbow freeze. Okay. First round's really strong for Mylihn. Second round for Marta. Always in the later rounds. So I didn't watch all the battles. We don't know about repeats yet or anything like that. Switch up with the top rock. Good drop. Marta's looking a little bit more solid on her second round. A little bit of slips here and there with the flow. Solid freeze. Elbow tip freeze. On the retaliation, Mylihn Floristas represent players of Florida, living in Hawaii. Alright. The full work. Answer back with the elbow tip freeze. Breaking down her movement. Alright. So it's going for the third round. Okay, last round. Marta, 3 rounds. Redbull BC1. Alright. With a thread drop. Her whole theme is, first part of the round is thread. Come in with a swipe. Back drop. Back rock. Last round for Mylihn. With the full work. Full grab. Elbow head freeze. Elbow freeze. Alright. That was it. Let's see. Oh, Sunny was a judge for the B-Girl. Marta. Alright. There you go. The winner is Marta. Give a shout out to Marta. Give a shout out to Mylihn. Now, here's the factor. Here's the thing about doing these commentaries. Sometimes I don't watch the whole battle. So execution wise, in my opinion, I felt like Mylihn was stronger in the execution. There was a little bit of stumbling, but not a lot. It was more like broken flow, and you could tell she was freestyling. Versus Marta, there was a little bit more stumbling and some incomplete moves. But again, I'm not judging. The factor could have been that maybe Mylihn was repeating certain transitions and certain moves and certain freezes through the whole night. And maybe Marta wasn't repeating as much, and maybe that played a big factor as far as the judge is concerned. I'm not sure if they didn't show who judged what, you know, what judge voted for who. I didn't see it. But if I were to just make a guess, right, an assumption, basically I think like it might have been the repeat factor. And sometimes depending on the judge, repeating is like misexecuting. You did that already. But it depends on the individual judge. What do you judge more? Do you feel like, okay, I'd rather take the differences of moves and less execution, and I'll just consider that the winner? Or maybe if you execute and repeat, oh well, if the other person flopped, I'd rather take the repeat, and that's considered, and the execution is what trumps, you know, the misexecution on the competitor's side, on who you're battling. That's a hard decision. I don't know. Like I said, I have to watch the whole Red Bull BC1 Bgirl qualifier in New York to make a real big judgment. But I can only assume that's what the judges picked. The judges picked on repeat versus execution, which for me, it depends on the situation. But if I were to judge that battle, just that battle alone, I felt like Mylihn won. That was a good battle though.